guys. If y'all don't know, now you know. If you don't know, now you know. Now you know. Now you know. It's Vinci. It's Vinci. If you don't know, now you know. If you don't know, now you know. If you don't know, now you know. It's Vinci. It's Vinci. What's up, y'all? It is me, Vinci, and finally I am here to record a video. Like, I have been telling y'all that I'm gonna come and make a personal page and I'm gonna be there and I'm gonna show up, and I have not shown up, and now we're here and I made my personal page and I'm so happy. So I already introduced myself with my name, but you may see my name on here as Vinci, and that is what I go by, you guys. I am just so excited to finally have this personal page where I can share my life in regular talking voice, because I do whisper in my ASMR channel, so a lot of people aren't used to hearing me talk. But over here, you guys, you will get to know me. You will get the more of a vlog setting of me, and then also get to know my life and everything attached to me and all that. So let's talk, because so many people have been asking me what's tea. But before I get into the tea, you guys, I want to share with you who I am. I'm 23 years old. I am a single mother. My child is not here just yet. He'll be here in October if he decides to come to stay that long. But some babies, come a little sooner. So he'll be here in October. We're expecting him then. And you guys, I am just at this point in my life where I'm just like, let me zoom in. It's time to choose me. Like, okay, let's go back. So I'm 23. I sing. I grew up in the church, so I'm really heavy on like going to church, staying committed faithfully. Even if I'm not in fellowship physically, I am definitely in fellowship online with some type of church. My dad is a pastor or a minister to some people, whatever you may want to call him. But that is, that's my life. So just because my dad is a pastor, don't stereotype me, you guys. I am still a human, just as he is. So I'm gonna come to y'all raw, okay? Don't try to be like, ooh, she's a PK, she must be this, she must be that, this is why she's a single mom, this is why this happened, this is why. No, you guys, like, that is not why anything happened, okay? Like, it's life, okay? Life happens to anybody. Life happened to Jesus, and then he continued to stay his path. So guess what? I'm Vinci, and I'm gonna continue to stay my path. So yes. But anyways, you guys, so yes, I'm 23. I sing. I occasionally dance, like hustle. Like, don't ask me to TikTok dance, because that's not a thing for me. Like, I was born in 99, but I didn't catch up with the 99 crowd. I'm like more so 1980s. Like, if you want to just come sit with me and we take a little sip of mimosas and we kicking back to some old school Anita Baker or some Last $2, I'm your girl to talk to, okay? I'm that girl to talk to. But all the other extra stuff, you guys, I don't hips. I don't do that, you guys. I can't hips. I got hips, but I can't do the dance. Like, I never really was cool at that. So I just don't hang with that crowd. Outside of me just being a singer, and as you see, I'm so bubbly and I'm full of life. I'm full of like just excitement and ready for the next step in whatever life may have for me. I am working on a few different things so that I can become an entrepreneur full time. I'm gonna put that out there. I am an entrepreneur full time. Okay? I don't want to go back to a 9 to 5, you guys. I don't want to go back. Like, I told myself, I said, self, we not going back. Like, we can't go back. I see so many women my age and younger, and even the same age group as me, who are full-time moms, full-time entrepreneurs, and they are flourishing, pandemic or not. They're doing great. Assistance from the state or not, they're doing great. And I know that sometimes social media makes things look so buttery and so sweet, but like, you guys, like, that can be me. Like, you know, I want things to look buttery and sweet and actually be buttery and sweet, you know? So that's what I'm working on right now, and I'm just taking one step at a time. Like, this is my first step here. I'm just like, literally just got home from my parents' house because they're like my best friends. Don't tell nobody if I got friends out there. I just want y'all to know that I still love y'all, but my mama and my daddy is really my real best friends. Okay, thank you, bye. Anyways, they are. So I be with them a lot and with my siblings, and you guys, like, I literally got home and I'm like, I want to go to sleep. I'm about to be 8 months pregnant. Like, I want to go to sleep. I want to wind down. You know, I want to do my dishes and like do that. But I'm like, hold on, let's take a shower. Let's get ourselves together. Let's record a video. Like, we're home early. It's not 10 o'clock yet. Let's record a video. Let's do something productive, because you say you want this lifestyle, but how are you going to get this lifestyle if you don't put that foot before the other? You're either going to wake up super early before work, which is not going to happen because, you know, my son, he has his own sleeping schedule, so I don't be feeling like getting up. And then, or you're going to just not do it at all. So I'm like, you know what? I'm feeling good. I'm looking a little better and you know, not tired today. So definitely, guys, I just had to go ahead and put that disclaimer out there, you know. But okay. So on top of me, you know, doing all those cool things, you guys, some people may know me as Vinci Music. I, you know, definitely do sing my R&B as well. I took a break though, which you're probably going to learn from me over the course of my channel. Everything that, you know, all the layers of the onion, or I wish it wasn't an onion, but if you're going to, like, you know, compare layers things, all the layers of me, you'll get to know literally as you watch my videos. I can't give you everything at once, but I want to make sure that you at least have an introduction video of who I am. So, you know, I definitely did the R&B thing, and I'm not out of it. My heart is still there. My heart is still in music, but unfortunately, you guys, just as anyone else in the world, this can happen. You allow personal things to get in the way of your love. And I did that. I used to make a song, date somebody, and go perform, get the traffic and the views and the likes and the comments and the followers from Instagram and the subscribers on YouTube. I'll get all the traction. And then a month go by and it's silent. It's silent. Either the guy that I'm dating or with is jealous because so many men and people want to get to know me, or I had to take them earphones out of my mic, or you get into the state of like, I'm lazy because I'm so stuffed up under this guy that I can't get myself up. And that was my problem. Like, I literally would get so into that person that I would forget me, because I would make them like my God in a sense, because of the way they touch me or the way that they make me feel, not letting none of these things really benefit me at all. Just benefit me for those 45 minutes or those 2 hours or that 1 week of us doing good, and then next week we're arguing and I'm too emotionally drained to make a song. Like, you guys, it was literally a pattern for me. Like, not just one relationship, but two. Not just two relationships, but me talking to people in between and still seeing that, like, I'm not getting anywhere. Like, seriously, I was not getting anywhere. And I'm like, this can't be my life. This can't be me. Like, something is wrong. And then you will break up with these people, be emotionally drained, want to make music then because you say, oh, I have all these feelings. Oh, I have all these emotions. And right now it's the perfect time to make a song. You guys, I should have been made a song. You know what I'm saying? Like, you should have been made a song, sis. Like, right now is not the only perfect time. But my mind just told me that it was. You guys, I never made a song. Let's put that out there. And then on top of that, I never gained the energy to go ahead and add myself back into the mix. And then on top of that, when you put things out and then fall back, and then put things out and then fall back, and then put things out and then fall back again, it causes your audience to not trust you. It causes them to be like, okay, well, maybe she's just figuring it out, or maybe she just don't have the money, or maybe she's just so emotionally drained, or maybe this is not what she wants to do. So now you've gained 3,000 followers, and you only have the attention of 300 of those people. That's not good. And I know, and I'm calling myself out because it's the truth. And it's something that I had to come in realization with. Like, okay, girl, you can get the people. Like, your energy, your face, the way you talk, the way that you connect with people, the way you sing, draws the people. Why? Because the spirit of the anointing is inside of me. So wherever there's anointing comes the people. Like, no matter what, no matter how small I started, no matter how big I started, the anointing always is going to attach, or the audience is always going to attach themselves to the anointing. And I've learned that. So now I know moving forward, I must be careful with what I put out there. If you start something, finish it. One thing that my great-grandmother told my cousin, and she told me, is if you're going to do something, don't half-ass it. Do it. Do it all the way. And also follow through. I've learned that from also one of my sisters. She follows through on everything that she shows me. I see that she's following through. Like, whether it's school, follow through. This, follow through. I have a friend who literally documents everything of his life. He starts something, he follows through. Starts something again, follows through. And then I'm looking at people who wasn't as big as I thought I was, right? Because you know how you have like 5,000 followers on Instagram, 9,000 followers, 20,000 followers on Instagram. You thinking you popping. You look good because you have this big following and you know people can follow you or whatever. And then you take someone with 500 followers and they're getting like 3,000 likes. How is that possible? How is that possible? That person who has less than you is probably more consistent. That's the word. They're more consistent than you. So I had to learn that. And, yeah. So let's clear that up. So also, in addition to me doing music, you guys, I also do some other things in a business way. I won't disclose those just yet, only because we're just getting our things together. So I don't want to say things too early, but I am working on some new things. One of those new things also, that if you don't know already, if you're coming from my ASMR channel, or if you're coming off of my Instagram, my personal Instagram, you guys, I am really focusing, okay, very close to my ASMR channel, okay? So please, if you love ASMR, please like and comment and subscribe to my channel, Vinci Galore. I'll put it right here in the middle, Vinci Galore, because this right here is my true love. I love to show personality. I love to show who I am. ASMR has helped me, along with meditation and, of course, God, to get me through some hard times. So I want to pay it back and pay my way forward to those who I can help. So, yes, that's it. What else about me? Okay, I'm like an extreme foodie. I love food. And this is before pregnancy. I am addicted to food. I'm addicted to food. Let me zoom in on my food. Have to have certain foods for me to get through my week, to get through my days. It's to the point where I've actually, not to put my business all the way out there, but I've went broke on some food before, y'all. But I won't go broke on some clothes, which is weird because normally women go broke off clothes. I go broke off of food. But that's okay. Broke days are over. We're not going back broke again. We ain't going back. But yeah, I love food. I love salmon, so I'm a really big salmon eater. You guys may see me eating some salmon or making some salmon on this channel. We'll see. I've also been getting a lot into some other seafood things. I've made my first seafood gumbo the other day. It was great. My family loved it. They came over my apartment and enjoyed it with me. And yeah, so that's that. So let's get into this tea, because I know a lot of y'all may have came to this video for the tea. So let's get into it. Let's get into it. So as you guys may know, I mentioned in the beginning of this video, I am pregnant. I am 30 weeks pregnant. So I'll be 31 weeks on Saturday. So whenever it's a Saturday, you guys, that's when I upgrade to a new week. And yeah, so this pregnancy actually has been like pretty like of a roller coaster for me, and I'm thinking of doing a video of like the phases that I've been through, but I'm going to tap on them a little bit in this video. But yeah, so I have actually seen a lot of good days, and I've seen a lot of bad days, you guys, and in a lot of different ways. It really do hurt my feelings, because I did not want to do this single. You know, not that a relationship really matters, honestly, but when I say single, I mean by myself. My family and my friends are always going to be there, so I'm not technically by myself. Of course, God is here with me and my son all the time, so we're not technically by ourselves. But what I'm referring to is I wanted my child's father to be here along the way with me. And sadly, that is not the case. So I'll just start from the beginning, and then I'll go kind of like to where I'm at now. I have about a good like 10 minutes to talk, so I don't want to take up too much time. But when I first found out I was pregnant, it was late, and when I found out. But me and my ex-boyfriend had already broken up at that time. I had already gotten into the state of mind that I don't want to deal with him anymore, because it was just too toxic and too much going on, and I was just ready to move forward, in which I did. I did start dating other people, and I was really feeling, you know, this one guy in particular, because he was cool. You know, he kind of like really just made me feel good about myself, and he always complimented my brown skin, and he just loved it, and he just always just, he was an awesome guy. And it felt different from what I was receiving from my ex-boyfriend, because it was kind of like he would never, like, you know, he just things that I thought a guy should recognize in you that he just didn't recognize, like, you know, or ways that he never joked with me that it's just like will make the relationship fun. Like, I have a big nose, like, you know, and some guys say my head is a little big, like, you know, my head not big, but the guy that whatever I was talking to, he always joked about stuff like that. So it kind of just, you know, it kind of just sucked that I couldn't keep dating him, but whatever. And I respect him for, you know, definitely not going weird on me because I not having his baby, but whatever. So I found out I was pregnant back in March, and I did tell my ex-boyfriend, and I told him, like, you know, he asked me what did I want to do. I said I want to think about it. I thought about it, and I'm like, okay, I want to get an abortion. Like, we're not in a good space. We're not really good at all, and this is not going to work. You know, it was months of me trying to prove to him that I'm not the same person. Like, you know, when you date somebody and you kind of like go through a phase of like emotions, and like your emotions get really high, and certain things happen, and then like you say things, they say things, and it's just like fighting, and then you come to the realization of yourself, like, wait, I'm gonna choose me. I was beginning to do that. He didn't see that new person that was transforming within me and transitioning within me, and he didn't understand that I'm a new person now. Like, I'm a new, completely different woman. Like, this is all God right here. Like, this is God made right here. You know what I'm saying? So he didn't understand that. So with that being said, in a lot of different ways, he kind of would try to like just try to provoke me in different ways. And yeah. So to not talk too much about him, I definitely, because of that, and because of all of our old trauma and relationship problems, I just kind of wanted to just say, no, let's not do this. Like, let's not move forward with this. Let's just end it. You know, maybe it's early. So I went to the clinic. They told me I was pregnant. Of course, I'm like crying, and I'm sad, and I'm just upset. I'm going to talk more about this in my face video, so I don't want to talk too much on it. But that happened. So I'm upset, kind of like in a bad and good way. Like, it was weird. It was kind of like I'm happy that I can get pregnant, but I'm sad that I'm not in a stable enough situation to move forward with the pregnancy, if that makes sense. But God. So the next course of time after that, me and my ex-boyfriend kind of went through like a back and forth thing where he wanted a family. I didn't want one at the time because I'm like, nah, like it would be fake. Like, maybe you should get your own place. I have my own place. Like, maybe, let's not jump back to where we came from. Let's kind of, if we're going to do that again, let's build our way up. Let's not jump back because we know what happened last time when we lived together. So I was trying to, you guys, I'm very mature when it comes to life things because of my family, my parents. Like, they instilled wisdom in me, and I just, whatever I say first is always God. Like, that's God speaking through me. And basically when I told him that was God speaking through me, past my emotions, past of what I may want, past of my son experiencing both parents in the same household. Like, I didn't look at none of that. I looked at literally what needed to be addressed now, right? Because it can change in the future, but right now it's just not good. So why go back, But anyways, so I told him no. And then he kind of fought me about it. He says, oh, you're going to have a different guy around my son. And I'm like, no, why would I do that? Like, that's not even me, And even if I did, it's going to be my husband, not a boyfriend, because I'm not playing those games. Like, I don't jump wee-wees, okay? Like, I'm a wife. I'm someone's wife, and I'm probably someone's wife who's watching this video right now. So, hey, babe, if you on here, come get me, please. Please come get me and your stepson. It's like, no. I'm just kidding, y'all. I'm just kidding. But seriously, yes, please come here. Thank you. So, yeah. So, let's jump a little bit further up. So then it became where I got emotional. I wanted a family with him. Then I found out that he had a girlfriend, which in this whole time he probably had a girlfriend the whole time, just didn't tell me. But he had a girlfriend, and confided in her, of course. So that means she knows my business, right? So then, of course I got emotional, whatever, and I seen some very nasty things on social media, and I'm like, this is what you like? And he's like, she has potential, and I'm like, okay, well, I'm not your type. Please, you guys, stop asking me if I'm with my baby daddy, because I am not. I am not with him. Thank you. That's it. So, he decided to stay with her. Then it got to a place where now the girl starts to subtweet me and says things like, I'll put any B word through the concrete for my man. Then she says some crazier stuff like, I know where you live. Then she says some crazier stuff like, what did she say? Oh God, it was just so crazy, you guys. It was just a whole phase of just crazy stuff. Like, I know what his mom and dad is talking about, what they talk about you. Like, why are y'all even talking about me? Like, I'm not even doing nothing to y'all. Like, I don't even make it hard for nobody. Like, I actually wanted a family with you. Like, I actually wanted all of us to come together and be a family. You know what I'm saying? Because that's what we know. Like, over here on my side, like, we only love. And even if it's hate around us, we still love, because that's just what we grounded upon. So whatever, whatever. So the girl kept going and going and going to not make it about her as well. Yeah. So after all that whole phase of this girl exposing me on Twitter and or other such social medias, it kind of made a lot of more insecurities for my child's father, for me to basically grow that for him, because I'm just like, I can't trust you, right? Like, I really cannot trust you. I don't know how to feel about you. I don't know, I don't even trust telling you about our son's health, because it's kind of like you will tell somebody who doesn't even matter and or who's temporary, and then don't let y'all break up, and now she's talking about something about your son to hurt you, and I'm going to find out because you're coming to me, unintentionally to tell me what's going on. Like, it's really childish, you guys. It's very childish. And then, like, what makes it even worse is that I told him, I said, I'm not the type of girl to keep a man away from his child. However, if you're bringing discomfort and uneasiness to me right now while I'm pregnant, it's going to get worse. Unless you literally just say, God, use me as your temple. Use me as a sacrifice. Make me new. Allow my family to be restored. Unless you're praying those type of prayers and getting yourself back aligned with Christ, baby, it's going to get worse. I've literally seen the end of the tunnel before I seen the beginning, because I'm just like, God is preparing me for something greater. But he wants me to also be prepared for what I will run into, because I'm strong to get through this wall, and I'm going to go just like this. Yep, right past you. So, anyways, and I don't like to speak negative, but I'm speaking things for what they are, because a lot of things have been said about me that is like not true, and then also like try to use it against me in a sense. And I'm just like, y'all, I am a child of God. I am of peace. I'm of love. Everybody who know me, y'all know that I'm just so easygoing, and I'm really like just me. There's no other me. And you know, it's no reason for anybody to try to make me as if I'm a distasteful person. I'm not distasteful. I share love everywhere I go. And it's crazy because when you stop giving to people, tangible things, your time, your money, whatever it may be, whenever you stop giving to them, they hate you. They don't like you no more. And now everything you've done wrong is even worse now, because you're not giving them access anymore. I've learned that. And in my pregnancy, I've really learned that, because he say things like, okay, cool, you're keeping me out of my son's life. No, I'm not. First off, he's not here. Let's make that very clear. Another thing, I'm keeping you away from me because I need to stay in peace in this time. And if you're not bringing peace to me, then why should I have you around, right? So, yeah, you guys, this tea gets deeper and deeper and deeper. I don't want to go all the way into it because we'll be on here for 45 minutes going and going and going. But I definitely wanted to show you guys and share with you guys who I am and where I'm at with things in life and just everything about me, right? Talking about my story is never easy. I never, ever thought that I would be a single mom, you know, and that's just right now, right? Because I am not a single mom. I am a happy mom. I'm single by myself right now. But I'm just thankful that God's plan is way more better than what I feel right now. And I give God a lot of acknowledgement in my life as a 23-year-old young woman, because I give my son back to him and I give me back to him as a sacrifice, because I truly want everything that I'm destined to have. I want a luxury life. I want peace. I want love. I want grace. I want my hair to be sleeked up. I want my makeup to be on point. I want that Mercedes-Benz AMG truck, GOC 63, baby. Don't come for me. I want all these things. And I even want my Blazer truck for my everyday goings. You guys, there's so many things that I want in this life, and I'm not letting nobody stop me. Like, none. Not no baby daddy, not no baby mama, not nobody, not no ex-girlfriend, not no ex-boyfriend. Like, you guys, nobody is coming against what God has for me. And I'm making that very clear publicly, because I'm not the one to play with, okay? If you want to go to war when it comes to God, baby, I ain't one of his. Literally, I'm gonna go when it comes to what God has for me. I'm gonna go, right? And his angels that he sends to attach themselves to me, they will always make sure I am steer clear of anything that is not of him. So that is it. I love you guys, and I'm just so glad to finally meet all of you, and I hope that we can connect more very soon. I'm in my little nightgown here. It's time for bed, and also I need to think of some more videos for you guys. So if you could please kindly leave me a comment down below of what you want to see next. That way I know how we're moving forward. But if you don't, you guys, that's okay, because either way I'm going to share love, peace, and happiness when you come and watch me. And I'll see you guys soon. Vinci.